Saludos, sigo continuando acá en nuestro viaje por la cueva. La verdad es que acá estos tíos pues siguen apareciendo, los malditos murciélagos gigantes. Así que vamos a darles. Recuerden que acá lo más eficiente pues es envenenarlos. Ahí está. Definitivamente voy a necesitar crear muchas cosas y comprar muchas cosas. Sobre todo esas cosas que dicen de éxtasis. Esperen. Acá esto. Técnicas. Trampa elemental. No, eso no era. Era con cuadrado. Revestimiento de éxtasis. Granada de éxtasis. Ah, miren, también hay granada. No sé cómo se usan, ¿eh? Granada mágica. Ah, miren, tengo granadas. Eso no lo había visto. Okay, creo que ya. ¿Qué dice? Colarse nivel 2 de intuición. Uy, sí lo tengo. Hasta que algo bueno me pasa. Porque si no, a lo mejor tendría que seguir por acá y no sé qué onda. Porque aparte es hacia acá y me dice que investigue acá. No sé, está medio raro, pero como yo tengo acá mi habilidad, pues me voy a saltar todo ese desmadre. Ah, joder. Iba a decir mis amigos. Y mis amiguitos. Mis amiguitos del valle. Cuéntenme su puta madre. Ya valiste madres. Ah, ya valió eso también, madres. Bilis. Saquear. Uy, esto, una armadura. Pero pues no está tan chida. Aparte tampoco tengo constitución 4. A lo mejor para alguien más. Guantaletes tampoco están chidos. A lo mucho podría ser esto, y me da resistencia mágica, que también está de las con mi resistencia mágica. Y el casco creo que es el que más vale la pena, pero no lo puedo usar porque necesita constitución nivel 3. De la antigua caverna. Ah, nada más hay eso. Yo pensé que pues aquí estaba todo el show. Pues este viaje fue relativo, ¿eh? O sea, sí encontramos cosas que pues no me mejoraron tanto, pero pues bueno, obtuvimos cosas. Aquí como que está bugueando. Ahí está. Pero aún así está medio raro, ¿eh?
These murals are magnificent. If St. Matthias did come here, this is where he must have settled.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them. This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Mil Frictimen. Looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago, and it undeniably comes from the continent.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias is often depicted or described as using a similar chaplet. Oh, I feel so lucky to be here, in this cavern where our founder lived.
Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them. I don't know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors. There are some native symbols here, and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Men duis dat, enon mil frictimen. This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him.
I don't know if you realize the importance of what we've just discovered. Saint Matthias, the founder of Ptolemy, finished his life worshipping the islanders' god. This is so incredible. Although it will cause a huge upset for our nation, our cult, and our relations with the natives.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Ptolemy.
I know how difficult keeping some secrets can be, and this one is huge. It could lead to peace with the natives, as much as it could lead to a civil war.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
Pues como vieron que la Inquisición al final sí pues se fue por la onda de los dioses de los insulares. Entonces el campamento.
So, did you find anything?
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
Otra vez ametista. Vamos a ver. Pues vamos a
There
contar
were
la...
also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On the other, he prayed to a god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
This chaplet. I cannot believe it. It is so... Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel. You must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother Cardinal. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see. I will do my best to help you.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil. How did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no choice.
Death to the heretics!
Uy, ahora sí estuvo muy cabronazo esto, ¿sí? Ah, pero no sé por qué me tienen que regresar tanto. Por lo menos me habían dejado ahí en el otro campamento. Ah, esperen, también había... Creo que me habían dejado acá. Gran gudaña. El anillo. Anillo de la madre abadesa. Ay, es compatible. Pues qué mala onda, eh. Espera un momento, bueno, ahorita lo checo bien. Esto y la capa que no me sirve.
So, did you find anything?
We discovered it mostly.
And have you...
There were also. That is. Look.
So
And you,
we...
I see.
It seems we did, but then
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our
A ver, voy a usar una de las bombas que decía ahí. A ver, vamos a granada mágica envenenada. Ah, joder.
See if you can ward off this fate. I need healing.
A ver, otra granada. ¿De éxtasis? No. Granada envenenada. ¿Qué onda? ¿Ya se murieron todos? Creo que sí. Entonces es hora de usar otra granada. Ah, no mames, también se murieron mis compañeros. Es que les digo, o sea, no duran. Pociones, no, eran hechizos. ¿Qué demonios? Yo no lo encuentro. Granada mágica, elemental. A ver, una elemental. Oh, los elementales están chingones. Creo que se están subiendo de vida. Hijos de puta. Se están subiendo la vida. Seas mamón, culero. Hijo de tu puta madre. Se están subiendo la pinche vida. Pero bueno, ya vi que la elemental creo que les va a hacer más a estos magos de mierda. Puta Inquisición, me caga pues toda la Inquisición en general, lo que significa, lo que fue, lo que será. En fin, malditos fanáticos.
So,
We just.
and...
There were. That is. Look.
Excuse
And you,
me.
I see.
it seems we are we did, but then
Malditos fanáticos. Elemental.
the enlightened protect me in this battle.
A ver. Otra de veneno.
Engulf our enemies.
See if you can ward off this fate.
Menos mal, están haciendo efecto el veneno.
I cannot believe that I just fought my own brothers in faith. The fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Mateus. They will not dare to attack you there. And we will have to take care of Bishop Domitius. He will do everything he can to discredit us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed without your help. There is a
Eso te
risk
puedo
that the
asegurar.
Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
And if you will allow me to attend the hearing, I would be delighted to support you.
Your help will be precious to us, Father. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content. And I will meet you at the palace in San Mateus to plead our case.
Understood. See you soon, Sister Eugenia. Be careful.
Vamos a ver qué me dieron esos hijos de mierda. Llave de la prisión de la Ordo Luminis. Una llave de las puertas de las prisiones de la Ordo Luminis. No sé qué es eso. pero ya tengo la llave. Casco, pero también no lo puedo usar. A ver, ¿qué más? Guanteletes. Este sí lo puedo ocupar. Pues estuvo interesante la batalla, lo confieso. Pero ahora necesitamos decir la verdad sobre el caso y pues a ver si no se convoca otro enfrentamiento o como decía una guerra civil, que pues yo digo que es probable, si estos tíos pues ya empezaron, es muy probable que ahora que vayamos a la fuente pues encontremos dicha resistencia. Eso se los puedo asegurar. Vamos a nuestra residencia y a ver qué pasa. Pero no antes sin comprar con el tío del mercado a ver qué nos puede ofrecer, porque claro que necesitamos provisiones y más para lo que nos vamos a enfrentar. Voy a cambiar también esto para tener más resistencia. Tiene 20, creo que este tío sí lo puede ocupar. 28, definitivamente se lo vamos a poner. Esta tía vamos a mejorarle su mierda que tiene acá. 55, yo creo que sí se lo vamos a poner a ella. Ah, también le puedo cambiar esto. Está bien feo el suyo. Que era el que tenía Petrus. Ahí está. Venta, vamos a vender. Ah, también esto, vamos a ver qué hacemos con esto. Bueno, esto definitivamente lo vendemos. No puedo usar las botas. ¿Qué onda? ¿Por qué estoy usando un collar todo pitero? No sé qué pasa, Elemental, mágica. No sé, algo pasó. Según yo creo que tenía un collar de oro, ¿no? O no me acuerdo. Pero ese está bien culero. Ah, hijo de puta, me lo quitó. Pero es que creo que también no me falta voluntad, sí. Y ese es de voluntad 2. ¿Qué onda con este? Ok. Ahora vamos con el peto. No puedo usarlo. A ver, ¿dónde está mi guardaespaldas? No, tampoco lo puedes usar. Joder, nadie lo puede ocupar. Ah, esta tía sí. ¿Quién diría, Sí, pues solamente la tía está. A ver, mi guardaespaldas. Vamos a darte esto. No, te voy a dejar así. Ahí está. Ahora sí, a vender todo esto. Venta. Empezando por ello. Uy, no, casi me equivoco. Ah, bueno, ni lo puede vender. Ahí está. Ahora sí, vamos a comprar suministros, munición, dame todo lo que tengas. Salud, también dame todo lo que tengas. Ungüento de armadura. Pues yo creo que sí, Vamos a comprar... No manches, está bien cara. A ver, poción de resistencia, antídoto... No hay de éstasis. Poción, antídoto, poción... No, poder, furia... Joder, no venden trampas. No, mejor me quedo así. Es que cuesta bastante la de la armadura. 71 monedas. Pues afortunadamente puedo crear, los ungüentos de armadura, que era lo que les decía que me ocupa. Bueno, costaba 71, era bastante. Vamos a comprar unos 10. Vamos a ver qué más. De salud vamos bien, 21. Reanimación mayor, eso tampoco. De munición. Ah, pero no puedo crear. Dice hongo yesquero, mineral de hierro en bruto. Igual para después, y seguramente después van a haber más enemigos más poderosos y voy a necesitar mucha munición.
Don't hesitate, Tavern.
Vamos a ver qué vende este tío. Munición, me compro todo. Salud, vamos a comprar otras 11. Mejor estar con sobra. Pero ninguno vende bombas. Solo trampas.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you.
Al parecer las bombas son muy valiosas. ¿Qué le pasó a mi capa? Se hizo mierda. Mierda elemental. Sí, ya vieron por qué. Si no, pues ahorita van a checarlo. Solamente quiero guardar la partida porque pues no sé qué va a pasar. Tal vez una revuelta. Pero chéquense acá. Se fusionó el azul con el verde. Digo, no se ve tan mal. Ahí pues se ve culero. Parece por yo cero. Pero pues es arte abstracto.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Y más bien usted qué puede hacer por mí, yo qué puedo hacer por usted. ¿Qué
You
demonios?
seem to know Father Petrus well. What can you tell me about him?
He's
I must leave you.
None.
Ah, ya me acordé, dice reúnete con la hermana Eugenia más tarde. Se me olvidaba que requiere de tiempo.
Ah, Your Excellency. We were eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling...
These relics shed a new light on the last year. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he would even have adopted merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are... But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation. We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a Nardaik. These guardians usually protect sacred places and let no one enter without a fight. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time. We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. He is depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are...
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the Enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There is no island or village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
It seems that you only see the negative aspects of this discovery, but the reality is very different. By integrating some of the natives' beliefs into your dogma, you could build an alliance with them. Something no other nation has managed to achieve before.
What good is such a reproach if our nation has fallen into chaos?
Your Eminence, all of this is grotesque and dangerous. The congregation is clearly trying to ridicule us. Even if these frescoes are real and old, who's to say they represent reality? This is surely the naive vision that the islanders had of our founder, nothing more. Our duty is to bury all this in order to preserve our nation from the heretical beliefs of the savages.
And you have already tried to do that. Brother Virgil, who worked for you, did not hesitate to attack us, and kill several of his colleagues for this purpose.
That's right. And he even tried to blame me to stop me from leading the expedition.
What kind of manipulations and extremes are you willing to go to hide the truth?
Brother Virgil was indeed a member of the Order, but he had obviously descended into madness. This is exactly the kind of effect that such revelations can have, and of which we must be wary.
That's enough, Domitius. An investigation will be launched, and if you were aware of these sabotages, you will answer for it.
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. What does a man of faith do in such a dilemma? He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Matthias shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who were always so political, yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about. Thank you. Does anyone wish to add anything?
I understand your doubts about the future that will inevitably be caused by such a revelation. You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Thélème today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision. After careful consideration, I have decided that it is my duty to reveal your discoveries to the world. It will take years for our theologians to study all of this, but our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint Matthias.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I would be delighted to help with the study of these relics.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to take me to see this cave. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, I thank you for the help you have given us. Your sincere insight has encouraged me to make this difficult decision.
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency. Without you, we would still be in the shadows.
Ok, dice elegido de Telemí. Acá acabo de ganar un trofeo de bronce, creo por tener esta relación. También me han dejado en la rayita otra vez para pasar a nivel 20, que realmente no me van a dar pues algún punto sobre habilidad o de atributos, sino más que nada pues viene siendo lo... Más bien, perdón, no me van a dar ningún punto de atributo ni de talento, pero sí de habilidad. Y bueno, pues ya hemos hecho la misión respectiva de acá. Ahora hay que regresar a casa, a Nueva Sirene. Pues, ¿qué les ha parecido todo este descubrimiento? Resulta que acá los de mucha fe, pues al final de cuentas su fe estaba no equívoca, pero sí tenía su lado oculto. Ahora acá vamos a comprar... No, esperen, eso no era... ya no me está vendiendo munición ni pociones de curación. Pero San Lucius, al parecer, pues tenía otro sentir, sobre todo sobre los insulares, que al parecer él les trajo su religión y los nativos terminaron convirtiéndolo a su saber. Ahora, aquí vamos primero con el primo, para decirle pues las nuevas, que en realidad ya no son tan nuevas. Miren, ya otra vez su capa parece normal. No sé por qué, como que se bugueó en Telemí.
My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what brings you. Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Burren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We are eager to hear your news.
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him En-on-mil Frictaman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Princess, could you shed some light on this being? Is it possible to meet him?
All the Donaigada know him. He is the strength, the spirit of Tirfredi. You were looking for a demon or a remedy from plants, so I did not think of him. But yes, he is very powerful and as old as our world. He could surely heal your sickness. But it is not simple to meet him. Impossible, I would think. Though it is not my place to judge, you need to earn the trust of Glendan, the Elder of the Council. Ask him for his help. He lives in the village of Dorchad Genadu. It is in the heart of our island, at the entrance to our most sacred lands.
Thank you for your help, Princess. I will not forget the numerous services you have provided for us. And thank you, dear cousin, for everything.
Bueno, pues como verán, pues ya tengo una nueva misión. No subió de nivel. Yo esperaba que subiera la experiencia. 19, como 19 añitos. Tan joven y tierno. Ahora vámonos hacia abajo para ver qué show. Y por ahí pasamos con el mercader.
Come closer, good people. The cure is...
You'll find all you need. Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Muy importante ir agarrando lo que nos encontremos en el paso. Y aquí vamos.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbor office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a knot and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any knots, I made some inquiries. The harbor office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search.
It's a proven technique, and I can assure you they do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
I already have a sleeping potion on me. Right, let's go see this Dieter at the brothel.
Yo ya tengo la poción del sueño. No sé si se acuerdan que ya la había creado. Dice convenza a Dieter, el propietario del bordel, para que te ayude. Pero para empezar, ¿dónde está ese tío? Vale, está acá. Sigo sin saber qué es eso que se ve en el fondo, ese volcán que está como abierto. Uy, aquí encuentro mucha munición. Ya tengo 34. Que luego se van rápido, súper rápido aquí. Bueno, 36.
Hello, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency,
Come and
it is an honor.
I receive beautiful things from our village.
Your Excellency, such elegance. You really are honoring your own.
Está abajo.
Yes, why? You looking to have a good time?
It seems like you're sending girls and wine to the harbor office every night.
So, there's no law against that, is there?
No, and I'm not here to stop you.
Listen, Dieter, we just wanted to add a secret ingredient to your wine tonight.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to slip a laxative in it?
We were thinking more of sleeping pills. Nothing bad, you see.
Listen, I have nothing against a little prank, but I can't risk losing my best customers.
Captain Vasco is very influential among the Nords. Maybe he could help expand your excellent clientele even further.
If you accept, I could arrange for your agreement to come to fruition. In San Mateus, for example.
San Mateus? I would have to recruit. But yeah, that would be interesting.
So then, we agree?
Yes, that's fine. Tonight your friends will receive their delivery. Seasoned. Now, give me the sleeping potion.
Thanks to Dieter, you should be able to slip into the Harbor Master's office after dark. But you should still dress as one of us, just to make sure you avoid confrontation.
Good idea. I'll see to it.
Come closer, good people. The cure ain't one.
You'll find all you need. Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything?
Vale, es que tengo una duda sobre la vestimenta. No sé si era este gabán de navegante, hurón viejo, chaleco de capitán, huronzado. Ah, vale, voy a guardar la partida. ¿Qué dice? Vístete como los nautas. Guardar partida. Es que voy a comprar el de gabán, de nauta, o algo así decía. Pero si no lo es, pues la verdad, ¿para qué gasto mi dinero? Porque sí cuesta bastante y pues no quiero bajarle mala reputación. Para evitar enfrentamientos y demás. Más que nada por eso lo hago. Que si no, me entro así y no me importa si los termino matando a todos. Pero pues quiero ser cuidadoso.
Welcome. It's have you. Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Ahí está, vístete como los nautas. Al parecer sí era este. Lo que sí me he gastado buena plata, todo lo que hago para salvarle la vida.
It's pitch black. It's the perfect moment. Dieter's girls should be here soon. What do you want to do?
We will wait for Dieter's girls to do their work as planned, then we'll enter.
Very well. It's definitely the safer option.
Dieter's daughter is gone. Your guards should get a good night's sleep now.
You should go. I'll wait here as planned. I can't risk getting caught there.
Don't worry. I'll make sure not to hurt anyone.
Good luck, Disardi.
Ajá. Al parecer ya surtió efecto. Y estos tíos están desmayados. Llave de la capitanía.
Locked.
No sé qué decía, dice, no se puede entrar, busca otro camino y actúa con discreción. Pues al final del caso creo que no necesité mucho de la vestimenta, ¿eh?
And nobody saw me.
Wonderful. You did everything perfectly. So, let's see what this file can tell us. So I was right. My real name is Leandra, son of the Darcy family from Serene. Nobles, I suppose.
Yes. I must admit, I had no idea they'd given a son to the Nords.
To think that I spent my childhood polishing ship bridges, when I could have been wearing silk.
I'm sorry for you, Vasco, but growing up in nobility is not as simple as it sounds.
Really? Well, whatever. I've learnt my real name, thanks to you, and that's what I wanted.
Leandra Darcy. I remember coming across a Darcy at my uncle's court. Your brother, no doubt.
My brother? What was he like?
It was a long time ago. We were children. I couldn't tell you what he looks like today.
A brother? I wonder if we are alike despite our completely different lives. Thank you for sharing this and for telling me about him. You gave me back my identity. This is more important than the Nords care to admit.